A little saddened over the passing of Art Bell, but I've already said my piece on that. And now I'm going to spend a little time when I can listening. He was a big inspiration for what I'm doing here. Just saying. So, tonight's show is going to be about something called acoustic levitation. Now, it's another late night one for me. Kind of had to work out that way, but I thought this was a little too important to let slide into tomorrow. It's kind of a big concept. Some people have heard of this, some people have not. But I've got a whole crop of links over here. This is episode 42, by the way. Happy Vulcan fingers to you from the agent of 42. Briefly, the significance of the number 42. You'll see it Easter egged in shows like The X-Files and many, many, many science fiction shows and movies all over, all through a long time. It was originally, it originates from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It turned out in the story of Arthur Dent to be the answer to life, the universe, and everything. The answer to life, the universe, and everything was 42. And if you haven't checked out Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and if you like humorous sci-fi or sci-fi humor, you'll like that. Now, on to acoustic levitation, or sonic levitation, or the art of manipulating matter and gravity with sound. Now, this may sound strange at first to some people, but let me tell you, it's been done in modern laboratories in recent years by many scientists in the lab. There's videos of it all over YouTube as far as manipulating small objects with sound waves. But there are many who think that our ancient ancestors, and in some cases not so ancient ancestors, were able to levitate large stones with sound waves. In other words, things like Stonehenge, or some of the pyramids in Central and South America, and some of the even more mysterious constructions in South America, possibly. Potentially even the pyramids in Egypt. And who knows? Perhaps even more ancient structures than that. I've got a whole slew of links over here on episode 42 and a couple of good YouTube videos on the subject, one relating to ancient construction using acoustic levitation, and another one showing modern day laboratory manipulation of matter, actually controlling the position of matter in the air with standing wave sound. So this isn't quite as out there as it may sound at first listen. I happen to think that it has to do with the harmonics of frequencies, and I think it may have been practiced as recently as the late 1930s by Buddhist monks in Tibet. And I have to wonder what would happen if you got enough singing bowls in a room all together at the same time. But when you're on episode 42 and you're going through the links, The one I would suggest paying the closest attention to is the one that says simply Acoustic Levitation of Stones. Now, that is a story that would have been worthy of the Art Bell show. Not that, for all I know, it could have been on there at some point. But that particular story right there, that one grabbed my attention. And it's got some specifics in it, interesting specifics on how they think it was done, how the author thinks it was done. And I'll just say it's well worth a read. So I'm going to shorten this up because I'm pretty tired and it's pretty late. And I don't really have a guest to keep me company on here. But boy, if you get a chance to get in here and read some of these articles and watch some of these videos on YouTube, it's going to kind of blow your mind a little bit. And I got to wonder, I really got to wonder if our ancient ancestors didn't know ways to make things fly, and maybe they just had too much sound going on in Atlantis, for all I know. Really good question, and I encourage you strongly to visit www.midwesterngeekincali.com and take a look at episode 42. And always leave me comments right back. Let me know what you think. I'll make sure there's a way to contact me via the blog, at MidwesternGeekInCali.com. And on that note, I'm yawning myself into the camera here, which is not good. So it's late night. I haven't had any coffee for a while, and I've got to get up early and go to school tomorrow. But this is such a cool subject, and it's worth watching things fly. So, good night, all, and thank you for listening and watching.